Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're unpacking a massive paradigm shift announced at Google I/O 2026. We are officially moving away from traditional prompt and response AI tools and stepping right into an action-first reality of human-agent collaboration. Let's get right into it. Okay, let's just call it what it is. We can confidently declare the death of traditional AI tools right now. We're no longer dealing with a smart encyclopedia that just sits there waiting for your question. Instead, we are talking about tireless 24/7 digital employees operating autonomously in the background to get complex tasks done. To really grasp this dense new architecture, we're going to take a quick bottom-up tour through Google's new AI engine. We'll quickly hit 1. The era of agentic AI. 2. Gemini 3.5 and hardware. 3. Omni, ultimate multimodal. 4. Spark and autonomous work. And finally, 5. Limits and security challenges.
So, Section 1, the era of agentic AI.
First, let's establish what this new era actually looks like from a structural standpoint. This graphic brilliantly illustrates the layered stack approach you need to pull this off. You've got the raw hardware compute foundation at the base, moving up to multimodal models that perceive the world, then the agentic application layer executing tasks, and finally, right at the top, the security frameworks to keep it all safe. All right, moving to Section 2, Gemini 3.5 and hardware.
This is the engine room powering the whole ecosystem. Because agentic AI is constantly thinking in the background, it needs a completely different infrastructure. The crucial point here is Google's 8th Gen TPU, specifically the TPU-8i dual-chip inference architecture. It reaches blistering speeds of 1,500 tokens per second. That kind of speed is exactly what makes continuous, real-time agent execution actually viable.
And what does that hardware efficiency buy you in the real world? Try a staggering $1 billion. That is the projected annual savings by migrating 80% of enterprise workloads to the new Gemini 3.5 Flash. It's literally outperforming the older Gemini 3.1 Pro at less than half the cost. It's just a massive economic leap. But Google isn't running this race alone, not by a long shot. Looking at this frontier matrix neutrally, we see how Google's premium agent capabilities are stacking up against some incredibly fierce open source and international rivals. You've got Qwen 3.7 Max and DeepSeek V4 Pro, which is aggressively disrupting the price-performance baseline with permanent 75% discounts dropping under $1 per million tokens. Google absolutely has to prove its premium value here with its integration capabilities. Let's move up the stack to Section 3, Omni, the ultimate multimodal brain. This explores the AI senses. What's really fascinating here is how the Omni engine totally transcends basic text prediction. It achieves true zero-friction routing across any input and output. We're talking audio, video, text, and images, seamlessly translated back and forth in real time. It's the kind of tech that lets you voice edit a video on the fly. But here's the real kicker. Omni isn't just generating media based on pixel patterns. It features deep, physical world simulation. It inherently understands real-world rules. It knows how gravity works. It comprehends kinetic energy and maps spatial physics. When it generates a video of a car driving, it's actually running a simulation with real physics applied. That is a massive stepping stone toward true artificial general intelligence. Okay, Section 4, Spark and autonomous work. This is the climax of our tour, the hands of the AI, where we see what it actually does. We are officially saying goodbye to the old paradigm of manual development environments, heavy hardware dependencies, and complex virtual machine setups. We are transitioning straight into a new era of fully managed, one-click cloud agents. Meet your new digital coworker, Gemini Spark. Think of Spark as a permanent virtual machine resident. It operates autonomously, 24/7, right in the background, even when your computer is off. It integrates directly with Google Workspace and literally tens of thousands of third-party tools. You can give it a high-level goal, go to sleep, and wake up to a completed project. But what if you need a whole team of these digital workers? Orchestrating these massive agent fleets is a platform called Antigravity 2.0. This is an evolutionary step that shifts software development away from developers manually typing out syntax and into central autonomous agent hubs that run 12 times faster. It really marks the death of the traditional IDE. Just to put that insane power into perspective for a second, in an internal test, Antigravity 2.0 utilized 93 sub-agents to build a core OS framework capable of running the game Doom from absolute scratch in just 12 hours, and it costs less than $1,000 in compute to do it. That is the sheer power of this action-first reality at work.
Finally, Section 5, Limits and Security Challenges.
We have to face the reality check at the top of the stack. The technological moat around these frontier multimodal capabilities is steadily shrinking, and competitors are moving incredibly fast. We're seeing powerful open-source localized models like ByteDance's Lance doing heavy video reasoning and highly accurate noise-resistant models like Mega ASR catching up rapidly. Google's lead is definitely under pressure. But beyond the fierce competition, there's the massive security demand. Because these agents are totally autonomous, security risks scale exponentially. Which brings us to Google's Project Glasswing. This is an initiative built for extreme red teaming to find the flaws in autonomous systems at the absolute limit of what AI can do. The results from Glasswing are pretty wild. In just one single month, this system autonomously discovered over 10,000 critical network vulnerabilities. That includes 2,000 bugs in Cloudflare and 271 in Mozilla Firefox. It even stepped in to autonomously prevent a $1.5 million live fraud transfer in real time. It completely proves a terrifying new reality. Human patch rates literally cannot keep up with AI discovery rates anymore. Which leaves us with a critical question to ponder as we wrap up. We've seen how Google I/O 2026 revolutionized AI architecture. But as these systems transition from helpful little assistants to tireless autonomous operators working 24/7 in our clouds and networks, are our societal, corporate, and security frameworks actually ready for this action-first reality? It's something we're all going to have to figure out, and quickly. Thanks for joining me on this explainer. I'll catch you next time.